Hi, hello, vanakkam friends. This is Vialli Jacob, your motivational trainer and a coach. Thank you so much to all my subscribers and thank you so much for watching my video and supporting me in many ways. I hope all my videos are really helpful to you all through your life. If you are new to my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get all the notifications every time I post a video. By the end of this video, you would be able to manage your anger so well that you would be training other people to control their anger to the fullest. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Do you always get angry when you're at work, when you're at home, or when you're busy online, or especially when you're driving? Well, you are not alone because most of us in this world are prone to anger. Everybody has anger within them for sure, but it all depends on how we manage that anger. Before we get into how to manage our anger, let me tell you how bad anger is for someone's health. Anger is something that would kill you. It is a slow poison that is injected by your own self inside your body. Of course, anger can be managed, but you should know what are the consequences when it comes to being angry all the time, just like the Hulk. Yes, most of the time we all become Hulk. Everybody has a Hulk inside of them. And we always tend to be angry and we are prone to anger 24/7. We are just waiting for the right time when somebody ticks the wrong nerve in our body and immediately we burst out in anger. Well, what can anger do to your body? Would it increase your blood pressure? Would it kill you by giving you a heart attack? Well, yes. Anybody who is prone to anger can succumb to a cardiac arrest. Sometimes anger gives you that adrenaline rush, that push, that strength to make you carry things and throw it. If you realize in the end that you would have lifted something which is twice or thrice your own weight. Well, anger can give you so much of power, but all the entire power that anger gives you is full of negativity and it is killing you every second. A person who is angry is 9% more likely to get a cardiac arrest than a person who tries to calm himself. Well, I'm not here to tell you that you should control your anger to the fullest and lock it up and throw away the keys. No, you should never do that as well. Because when we do that, what happens is all the anger gets accumulated inside and one fine day we burst. That's how our mind works. So how to manage anger, how to make sure that you are always calm and take things easy. Last year, when I took a survey when it came to training people on anger management, I took a survey of a group of corporate people and they were asked questions, various questions based on anger. And I found out that in the end, most of the people there who gave the answers were angry for every small thing. They were angry for every damn thing which is happening around them. Usually, scenarios are given based on anger management when it comes to survey. But what I did instead was I gave the opportunity for the people who were participating in the survey to give me their own scenarios or something that has happened in their life, be it the smallest or the biggest, so that I could make them understand better and I could myself understand better how to go about training the people. Well, it came as a surprise to me that most of them were angry for even the smallest of everything. Yes, someone had written that a pen had fallen from his work desk and he was so irritated and he was so angry that the pen had fallen and he had to bend down and take it. Someone else told me a common scenario that happened in his life every day as he was commuting to work on a motorcycle. It was a time where he was stuck in traffic and he had to take a left turn and he accidentally banged somebody's lunchbox which was hanging on the other side of the bike. And before even he could say sorry, the other person started shouting at him and he didn't know what to do and he got angry and they both were clashing and it was a total chaos, it seems, which happened there. And another person has written that she always gets into an argument with her vegan friend. Yes, they always have an argument when it comes to what kind of a food that they are eating. And one fine day, although they were good friends right from college time, in one fine day all this anger was put in and locked up, and both of them burst out, and they called each other fools and mad people, and you don't understand my point, and I don't understand your point, and finally they both fought and they cut their friendship. Well, let's now take these three scenarios and see what could have these people done better to make that scenario or to make that situation better by managing their anger. Well, you should look into the facts that has happened before this pen had fallen down. Yes, my dear friends, it is not that pen that has made this person angry, or it is not the situation where the pen fell down made this person angry. No, not at all. It is the pressure, or it is some kind of an anger that he already had within himself, and he had to burst it out on that pen. In the second scenario, we find another gentleman who was on the road and stuck in the traffic, and who was about to take a turn, and he hit another motorcycle's lunchbox, and then the argument started. Well, if you see, the person whose lunchbox was hit actually burst out in anger, and he started yelling at the other person. And because of this person's yelling, the other person who hit the bike naturally was tingled, and his anger burst, and he became a Hulk as well. So what happens when both Hulks are there? But before going to that, what exactly went into the mind of the other person whose lunchbox was hit? Well, I would see that this person is clearly afraid. Only a person who is afraid, who is scared for that moment, becomes angry, because the emotions play really well inside our body. Our weakest of emotions grow high, especially in this case, which is fear. It goes high, and your body, your emotion balances it with anger. So what we do is we suppress this fear and put this anger on top of it, and we cover it up. It is in fact a mask. In the third case scenario, we find two friends fighting with regards to food. Yes, food is something that everybody eats, and you can eat what you want. Don't let anybody control what you eat. That's what the other person said. And the vegan person was saying that no, it is wrong. You are not supposed to kill animals. You're not supposed to hurt animals, as they have a lot of feelings. So this is how the argument started, and this is a very common argument. I would like to take this opportunity to say to people who are fighting for unnecessary things like these, food is food. Look at food as food. Alright, so you eat, we are human beings, we all form a part of a food chain. So there is nobody has any right to say that you are not supposed to eat this, you are not supposed to eat that. Okay, this world is a wonderful place for us to live and to enjoy. Well, coming back to our topic. Now, these two people were fighting against each other for a food cause, and finally they separated. So in this third case scenario, we find that there is denial. People are denying certain things, and people are not ready to accept that they are losing. So they become so angry, and see, look at here, this is one of the major factors why most of the relationships, not just friendships, but married couples, boyfriends, girlfriends, they all break up mainly because of this. Well, how do we manage anger? Everybody is angry always. We always tend to be angry, just like the Hulk. We think that it is bravery. We think that it is so good to be angry and cocky so that everybody would be afraid of you. In fact, the reality is, yes, you who are angry, yes, you who are angry is the one who is afraid. Please do put that into your mind. Yes. When you are scared, you are angry. So there are some simple methods to manage your anger. The first scenario is deep breaths. Yes, breathing is the most wonderful thing that would help you control your anger. Breathe in and breathe out. Take deep breaths which would last for 5 seconds and then breathe out for 5 seconds. If you just do it twice or thrice, you will see that your level of anger, your adrenaline comes down slowly but gradually, and you would end up seeing things in a better way. And the second most thing is counting. Some people say that they count in reverse, but I would sometimes felt that personally, I have felt that counting in reverse had got me irritated even more. But I used to count from 1 onwards. So by the time I reached 400 or 500, I would have reached home when I was in traffic. The third thing is a small fusion that you could do. It's a bit difficult, but with practice, this is the most efficient method that would bring you completely out of anger. Yes, the third thing is you have to look at the other person's past. The past, I mean not the past which is 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I'm talking about the recent past. So look into that person's happenings or the particular days that he or she has been disturbed and find out why this reaction. So there should be an action for some reaction, isn't it? We all know about Newton's law. So it is something that has happened, that has taken place before, which has resulted in this reaction, which is in the form of anger. Yes, so if we basically use these 3 kind of things, we would be able to control our anger step by step. But let me tell you, step by step, a person who is angry cannot control their anger then and there with the very first try. No, it goes gradually. Every time you are angry, apply these 3 steps. With this thought, I hope that you would be able to manage your anger completely and transform yourself. I hope this video has given you something new and something to learn, and of course something to think about. This is VJ signing off. Until the next video, love you.